All right, welcome to your Racing Super Late Model Series Round 2 here at Freedom Factory. Starting on the pole, we have Leviathan, number 13 car, sponsored by No Air Performance Intakes. Starting in second, we have Reagan in the number 4 car, sponsored by the SLM series, as well as Spinner Rotors, BT. Starting in third, we have Jason Short in the Bojangles number 01 car. This is his first start in the Aurora Super Late Model Racing Series. Starting in fourth, we have the 55 car of Stumbled, or Driver 55, sponsored by Donut Designs, as well as MBRP and Elite Performance Industries, powered by Norse Force. Starting in fifth, we have SFK, number 18 car, sponsored by APC, Track Tune, and Miska Trailer Factory. Starting in sixth, we have Waste Management making his first start in the Aurora Super Late Model Series, the Toyota Care, number 18. Starting in seventh, we have Forehead Dent Wyatt making his first start as well in number 68, Auto Parts, Red Bull, and Blue Motorsports entry. And rounding out your field last but not least, could not make qualifying, we have Jacob Abner in the number 8, Budweiser. Beautiful paint scheme. Everyone can hop into their cars. Music coming to a stop, getting ready to go green. Everyone hop in your cars, get them started. I'm just hearing starters going, but I'm not hearing engines. There we go. There we go. Rev them up, boys. Let me reset the laps. .50 laps here today. SFK is gone all of a sudden. There he is. He's back.
Hi, guys.
I believe it's 50. I don't think I would do 60 laps here. Let's take a look-see here. Oh, it is 60. Oh, boy. You guys are in for it. Thank you for catching me on that. I just heard someone's name and call. I'm going to mute the hell out of him. It was Dirt who came in and started sharing his screen for no reason. We're going to disconnect him. He doesn't have any reason to be here. DeSolo is so mad he cannot get here. All right. Is everyone ready to start pacing? Remember, 40 miles an hour pace speed. All right, looks like we're going. I didn't say to go, but we're going. Double file, 40 miles an hour. Get lined up correctly. We're going to go green this time out of turn 4. It's on Levi's call in the second box. Everyone looks ready to go. A lot of fast race cars out there today. Coming to turn 4. Green flag is out, waving here for the first time at Freedom Factory. Heading into turns number 1 and 2. Everyone's going to make it into turn 1. SFK almost goes around. He's going to be able to save it. Levi now pulling away with the lead just a little bit. Stumbled looks low to the inside of Reagan. He's going to be able to clear off the corner. Reagan looks to the inside once again. Stumbled gets loose. Reagan not going to have anything for him that time. Looks low for a third time. As driver 55 now clears. The rest of the field all fairly single-filed out. Believe SFK pulled off the track. Not sure what happened to him, but he is now serving some pit time. Looks like he had a tire go down, he says. Oh, Forehead moves Jason out of the way into turns number 1 and 2. Forward goes around. No caution. Get that back going. It does not stall it out. SFK rejoins safely. One car up and over. Caution. Flag is out. Caution, caution, caution. Driver 55, not sure what happened there. But he's going to go one lap down. Camera did not catch it. Right, he's back out there. He's one lap down at the moment. Well, it says he's 2, but I think it's a issue with the board. All right, we're going to get doubled up on the front stretch this time. We're going to have Stumbled is going to be on lap 5 or lap 6. That's what we're going to count him as right now. Remember, double file. Waste, you're going to go low. Jason, you're going to go high. Jacob low. SFK high. Forehead low. Stumbled high. Going green this time out of turn 4. Green flag is back out waving once again. Stumbled not happy with the way he's been raced, it seems. They're 3 wide, 4 wide, just for a moment there out of turn number 2. They're going to keep it all together. As Reagan now going for the lead, Waste looking low on Levi. Levi goes back down to the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact off of Reagan's front bumper to Waste's rear bumper. Reagan is going to clear him down the back straightaway. Stumbled coming back up to him. Stumbled is 1 lap down. Currently has the lucky dog spot for next caution, unless he is involved. Stumbled looks low. Waste a little bit of contact with Reagan's rear bumper. Lots of cars getting loose out of turn 2. Now single filing out, cleaning it up just a little bit. Waste now looking low on Reagan. They're side by side down the front straightaway this time by Reagan with a little bit of leg issues. Real bad there. He's back together. But Waste going to be able to clear for second. Waste now has eyes set on Levi. Stumbled back to the bumper of Waste, or of Reagan. A little bit of contact there, I do believe. Oh my goodness, caution, flag is out. Caution, caution, caution. Everyone catch up to the back bumper of Levi. He's entering turn 1. Yeah, on my screen you touched, but just barely. I'm not going to say that's intent wrecking. The only reason why you got destroyed is because of the wall grabber. But Stumbled is going to be involved. That puts SFK as the lucky dog. So SFK, you go get 1 lap. You're going to be on the same lap as Stumbled. Stumbled, you're going to go to the back. Since you're still 1 lap down, you're going to line up behind everyone. Everyone go around Stumbled. So Reagan going to go 1 lap down off of that. Says he's 2. Still says... Okay, so everyone who is a lap down currently is only 1 lap down. That's how we're going to run it. No?
I believe I should have gotten Lucky Dog the first caution, but I didn't.
I'm not
So
sure about
I'm
that.
only
Well,
the first caution I didn't. I was
well, yeah,
already a
that's
lap
why
down by the first
that
caution.
I'm saying you're. No, we're gonna keep you one lap down
Should
for
I
now.
go get it?
No. We're gonna keep everyone who's lap
Okay.
down is one lap down right now. We're gonna
All
go
right.
double file in the backstretch. So Levi low, waist high, forehead low, Jason high, Jacob low, Reagan high, stumbled low, SFK high. Come to the green this time. Levi, your leader. And green flag. Reagan goes around by himself. No caution. Not sure if he got tagged a little bit.
My bad. I rubber banded a little.
Levi, your leader. Forehead looking for second. And waist trying to go low on Levi. Can't make it there that time. Stumbled currently in the lucky dog position. Waste keeping up with Levi. Little sideways out of turn 2. Waste still looking low on Levi. Can't seem to get around him. Levi goes high out of turn number 4. Waste looks low once again. Can't make it there. Stumbled goes around. Caution flag is out. Everyone slow it down, slow it down. Levi is going to have the lead at the time of caution. Yeah, on my screen you didn't make contact, so Stumbled still gets the wave around. So Stumbled, go around Waste and Levi. Go to the... Waste, we are still single file right now. Reagan, nope, you were not leader of the lapped cars. And Stumbled, go take another lap when you get around. Actually, can we have a red flag on the backstretch? Levi, come to a slow stop entering turn 3. Slow stop. Right, everyone stop right there. Stumbled, go around until you're on lap 31. Yeah, Stumbled did not wreck. Stumbled had no contact there. All right, Stumbled, you're going to go to the back right here. You're on the right lap. Then I'm going to have Reagan do 1 lap around everyone. So you're only 1 lap down. When we get moving again. Okay, Forehead, you're behind SFK. Reagan, you stop. Stop, Reagan. You're not on lead lap. Reagan, go behind Stumbled. Jacob, you can catch up to Jason. And we're just getting a single file line here. All right. We're going to roll back to pacing. 40 miles an hour. You can go for it, Levi. Staying single file. Single file, single file. Waste has stalled it. And everyone's hitting each other's bumpers. Come on, Jacob. Go, go, go. Oh, he's got nothing left. Jacob, you're going to have to reset your car. Reagan, you are behind. Stumbled. Oh, yeah, you're just catching up. Never mind. So, yeah, Jacob, reset in pits. You're going to go lap down right here. Single file still. Pace is on turn 1. So Jacob might have had lag issues there, or he stalled it or something. But if you need to pit, go ahead and pit. But you are 1 lap down currently. Oh, I see. All right, we're staying single file. When we get on the front stretch, we're going to go double file. We're not going to go green this time. Just get on, or single file when we get onto the front stretch. Or I meant double file. Get double file. So Waste outside. Jason inside. SFK. Waste, get to the outside. Waste, get up next to him. There you go. Jacob coming back out on track. He's going to be 2 laps down now. Not good for Jacob. All right, going green this time. And green flag. SFK, what are you doing? That's going to be 1 out of 3 for SFK. No caution, no caution. We'll throw a caution. So SFK, do not go 3 wide and try to pass people on the start before we even get to the line. So slow it down, 40 miles an hour. Caution, caution, caution. Waste, get going, Waste, get going. Go catch up to the back. Nope. Go catch up to the back, Waste. There's a whole lot of stuff going on there. Reagan, you were involved, so no. Everyone catch the back of the pack. Jacob did not get involved, so Jacob, you can go take your wave around. So Jacob only going to be 1 lap down now. All right, on the back stretch, get double file. Levi inside, Stumbled outside, Jason inside, Reagan outside, Waste inside, SFK outside. For a dent inside. Going green this time by on Levi. Green flag is back out waving. Almost goes around in the back. No problems. We make it into turns number 1 and 2. A little bit of contact for the... Oh, not for the lead. Yeah, for the lead. Stumbled, looking to take that lead. He had back, side by side, Levi and Stumbled. Down the back straightaway, Levi loses a little bit of ground. Sends it back in, door to door. Sideways goes driver 55. Looks to try to have it again. 1 car went around on the front stretch. No caution. Good job keeping it going. He's going to stop on the inside. Stumbled is real sideways. Here comes Waste. Waste now to the inside, looking for second. Almost goes around. Had a real good run out of the corner. Wasted it. Stumbled looking to take it back on the outside. Lap traffic coming up. Only 4 cars on lead lap here. Forehead dent pulling it off. Waste now looking to catch up to Levi. Waste getting real sideways out of the corners, but keeping his speed up high. Jacob Abner in pit road. Jason Short getting real sideways. Yeah, Reagan, you were a lap down. You don't got to beat him up for it. Coming up on forehead dent once again. Ford was real fast during practice. Now having some car issues. Letting everyone by. Very respectable. It's been these 3 all race. Waste slowly catching Levi. Will he have anything for him once he gets to him? So we are now 6 laps to go. All 3 cars under a blanket. Bumper to bumper to bumper. Stubble now looking low on Waste. Levi might have used up his tires, possibly. Everyone catching him in the late run. They're now side by side behind him. That's what he wants to see. He needs them battling to stay ahead of them. Lap traffic in front of them. Will Levi be able to get around all these lapped cars? Waste looks inside. They're side by side for the lead. 3 wide with a lapped car. Waste looks to clear him. He'll be able to do it. Levi looks low for the crossover. Can't quite make it there. Yes, he can. They're now 3 wide. Once again, Reagan on the high side. Contact. Reagan to the outside wall. Stumbled now back in the picture once again. They get around the lap traffic. White flag. 1 more lap to go. Does Waste have anything for him into turns 3 and 4? Looks low, sends it in deep. Can't quite make it there. Levi at a turn 4. 2-timer. 2 times are always going to win the super late model feature race. This time here at Flamborough as they wreck heading into turns 1 and 2. Everyone off track but Levi. Levi stay on track. Everyone else head off track. Stop doing laps. Stop doing laps. Everyone off track but Levi. There's going to be an interview for 1, 2, and 3. Everyone else, thank you for coming. I will write down finishing positions and do points in just a moment. Everyone go into pits except for Levi. Or despawn your cars. Doesn't matter. Waste, don't do donuts. everyone off track except for Levi. Levi, you can do your celebration. Levi had a hard-fought race. Had to hold back Waste, Reagan, and Levi, especially Levi, and stumbled right at the end there. But Levi, your winner, he's out of the car. Let's go talk to him. Levi, you can unmute yourself. Levi, amazing race for you. You led the majority of the laps. Definitely came down to the wire there at the end. Lots of respect towards Waste for not sending you. He could have had the opportunity to do it, but he didn't. Tell me about how this race went for you. Did you think it went the way you thought it would? And how did it feel racing against Stumbled and Waste there at the end?
Yeah, this race was pretty exhausting. We've been struggling with a bit of tire issues this whole race. I don't know what it was, but our brakes weren't really working out with us today, so during the entire race, my brakes were pretty cold, at least it felt. So the tires were pretty bad. I was trying on those restarts just to see if I could build some heat, at least in the fronts, and just barely able to keep up to the guys at the end of the race. They were all doing really good. I was having to push as hard as I can through there, and worked out in the end. Seems like it was okay.
Yeah, how did it feel going against those lap cars there at the end? How was that? Was that stressful?
Well, I mean, I saw them, and I was like, oh, darn, this ain't going to be good. Because I just didn't have the grip necessarily to go and perform any like maneuvers against them, so I was pushing my tires as much as I could there. So I was worried I was going to get overtaken, and I was pretty much fine with getting second at that race, but just winning was pretty nice all in all at the end of the race.
How do you feel about going into next week? We are at let's take a look-see. We're at Indy Speedrome quarter mile flat track. Both tracks have been fairly long, bit of banking, but that track has absolutely nothing. How do you feel you will do there?
Well, it's a track that requires well, not very much banking, and I mean, Aurora seemed like a good step, so I might use that as a reference, but it is a little bit of a larger track from what I'm aware of. At least it feels like it. So we'll see how that goes. Can't really guarantee too much. We'll probably have a lot of new challengers showing up soon, so we'll just have to see how that goes.
Sounds good. All right, thank you for racing, and we will see you next week.
Thank you. Hope to see you guys too.
All right, we're going to move on to our second place finisher, which was Waste, I believe. Yeah, Waste. Let's unmute him. Now, let's see if we can find him, if he's still in the server. Where is he? There he is, standing outside of his car. Waste, you had a great race all day. Pretty much up front the majority of the race, but could not quite get around Levi at the end. Tell me your thoughts going through those last few laps and what you were... yeah, just run me through your thoughts there.
Yeah, last couple laps, I was on Levi. I was slowly crawling my way back to him. I just didn't have enough, and I got kind of pushed wide last lap. If I hadn't got pushed wide, I think I might have had him, but overall it was good. Good race. Good everything, really. My car did take a bit of a beating.
I can see that, yes. Your first race in the Aurora Super Late Model Series, if you liked it, are you planning on coming back for next weekend at the Indy Speedrome?
Yeah, definitely. I probably won't get practice. I might, but...
Do what you
yeah,
can.
I'll definitely be back. Yeah.
10-4? All right. Thank you for coming out and racing. Good job today. Second place finish. It's going to give you 9 points. 9 points. I'm not sure where that's going to put you in the leaderboard, but you do still have a chance at the championship. This is only the second race, so only missed one so far. You'll be back, or you'll be up with them towards the end of the season. Thank you for coming out, and we will see you next weekend.
All right, have a good one.
You too. All right, and out of the top 3, we're going to go to driver 55. Let's see, is he anywhere in the server still? Yes, he is. He's over by the drag strip. I got to go find him. Driver 55, if you could stop and hop out of your car. All right, you are unmuted. First race in the Aurora Super Late Model Series. Had some issues at the start, went a lap down at one point. Made your way back up to second, lost it to Waste. How do you feel this race went for you, and how do you think it's going to go into next week at the Indy Speedrome?
It was a really fun race. Saved the tires towards the end, so we'd have something. Just couldn't quite get there to complete the pass. But it was a really fun race overall, and I know I'm gonna get a couple checkers at least. It's a lot of fun, and if I can keep doing this every week and be consistent, it's gonna be a ton of fun.
Yeah, you definitely have a chance at points championship. Obviously, just like Waste, you only missed one race, so you definitely have a chance at racking that back up. You're gonna have 8 points currently. Haven't done all the points calculations yet, so I don't know what Levi is at. Levi's at 20 points now. But you still have a chance of making it back up there towards the end of the season. So, great racing today. How do you feel about Indy Speedrome, quarter mile, flat track, complete opposite of this track? Does it fit your driving style, you think?
Well, I've never raced there or turned a lap there, so I don't quite know just yet. But I seem to be really good at flat tracks, so I'm hoping for the best and go in there with high hopes.
Very nice. All right, well, I'm excited to see you there. That is going to be all from Aurora Racing tonight. Yeah, great racing here tonight. Let's take a look at Freedom Factory one more time. Take a look at the differences between Freedom and Indy Speedrome. Probably about half the size of this track. Completely flat. Looks a lot like the infield of this track, actually. That'll be all for tonight. Thank you for coming out, anyone who raced. Thank you for coming out, anyone who watched the stream or is rewatching the stream. That'll be all from Aurora Racing tonight. We will see you next time. Later.
Alrighty, who wants to do some photos?